Hi guys, so we're about to set off in about an hour's time to go and fish 7 lakes. We've fished here a number of times, and you know, we've had carp out to sort of 15 pounds or thereabouts. It is known to have at least 120 in Lake 7, which is the one I fish. Lake 6, which we've not fished yet, has a number of 20s and a couple of 30s in it, but it's apparently rock hard. So we haven't been near that one yet, and I don't think we're going near it tonight unless we change our minds in the car. But Sarah will be fishing 2 carp rods for the first time, so that'll be interesting, including her new Fox EOS Pro 10-foot 3-pound test curve, on which she landed a couple of fish the other day from the Royal Fishery in Berkshire. I'll be fishing my usual 12-foot Fox EOS 3.5-pound test curve carp rods with bait runner reels. I'll be fishing 16-pound line as I normally do because it is a bit snaggy in there, and I'll probably be fishing 2 quick release leads and size 8 hooks on standard hairs on 30-pound fluoro. We'll be using a mixture of boilies over a particle bed, and we'll see what happens. I'm quite excited. The big news is that we should be back at Finch Farm on Sunday night catfishing. Now hopefully this will go better than our last trip there, and in fairness to the owners, they're giving us this trip for free, which I'm really grateful for, which just in compensation for how bad the last trip was, and you really can't say fairer than that. There are cats in there up to mid-50s. We're taking down fish baits, pellets and luncheon meat, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully that'll go well. But back to tonight. Tonight is 7 lakes, Lake 7 most probably, and we'll be looking for a number of carp into high doubles, maybe a 20, that'd be nice. Okay guys, whatever you're up to, have fun. Bye. Hi guys, so we're at 7 lakes as I mentioned earlier on the earlier snippet. We've both got 2 rods out, Sarah and I. Sarah's on spicy shrimp and some Scopex boilies that they sell here, and I'm on one of the Scopex boilies doubled up with a halibut pellet boilie, and on the other one I've got munch cream. Most of the fish in here tend to be 12 to 15 pound type range, but there are some 20s in here and some bigger fish. So we're always hoping for a 20, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, as soon as something happens, we'll bring you back. Thank you. Okay guys, so it's about 20 to 1 in the morning. We've had a couple of leaps, tried all sorts of different rigs, hook lengths, boilie combinations, pellet combinations. So far, no joy. We've still got about another 6 hours left at this time yet. The lake's deadly quiet right now. You can see the stars reflecting in it. It really is amazing. It's one of the things about being out there. Yeah, catching carp and catfish and things like that's important, but a good chunk of the experience is being here and seeing amazing sights like we're seeing tonight. Okay guys, whatever you're doing, hope you're doing it well. Bye. Hi guys, so we've had the result at last. So we've got a small plated mirror. Oops. Thank goodness for large unhooking mats. So there she is. She's a single, we'll weigh her in a minute. I feel like she's about 8 pounds, so we'll go with 8 and I'll update the feed accordingly. But yeah, we've got a result on a munch cream boilie, 18mm. Thanks guys, bye.
Hi, so I'm right behind the camera, which is what I'm supposed to be, but just as we were getting Emmy's carp back into the water, my remaining rod, which was on squid and octopus boilie at 15mm, screamed off, and so we very quickly, very safely got Emmy's fish back in the water. And it's got this amazing mirror, and it's definitely a double. It could be new personal best, so my current personal best is 12 pounds. Could be a bit bigger, but yeah, so let's get this, quickly have a look at this.
Oh, and Emmy's carp was £6.
So yeah, Emmy's carp was 6. We are a little bit boisterous still. Come on, there we go.
Keep it low.
So there we go, this is our fish, which is really exciting. So we're going to get on scales, and then we'll get her safely back into the water, and we'll let you know how we got on. So yes, it's really exciting. Thank you. So it's okay, it's me again. So it's now just gone 20 past 6, and we've had the rods back out on a cream seed munch bait boilie at 18mm. Another lovely mirror, a decent size again. Gave an excellent account of itself. There we are.
Your fingers are covering the face.
There we go. We're going to weigh this one and get it back in the water. So wonderful. A lovely fish. I've got 2 fish for the day for me, and that's really exciting. So I'll let you know what the weight is very shortly. Thanks.
So we then packed up and we got ready to move to the catfish lake, which is also at Finch Farm, and we had high hopes for landing large catfish there. Okay, hello, so welcome. We're down at Finch Farm. We're fishing for catfish. Last time we were here we had one round about 40 pounds on our last successful trip. Sarah's with me. She's got a rod out with 3/4 of mackerel that she actually caught off her kayak in Cornwall, so she's got high hopes for that bait, as have I. I'm fishing a half a bluey, the head section, into the bottom corner by the deep hole, and then I'm fishing a pellet and multiple halibut pellet, actually squiddies they're called, from Catfish Pro, topped off with a boilie at either end to trap the pellets in place over on the far end of the reeds, and we're just waiting now. We've got 3 offerings in terms of pellets and boilies have been soaked for 3 or 4 hours in liver extract out over the pellet bait, and nothing around the fish baits right now. We'll bring you back as soon as something happens. I'm quite excited.
Hi, yeah, so it's about 20 to midnight now, and I changed from my fish baits over onto pellets and a selection of 21mm halibuts, and was out for a little bit of time and suddenly got a bit of a beep on the alarm, so dashed over and then it went silent. So gave it a few minutes, no more action, wheeled it in, and I thought, yeah, the pellets have got a little bit soft, they're starting to break up. Then touched it and actually realised that one of the catfish clearly had taken it into its mouth, given it a trial, and then stopped. Yeah, no, not up for that. So what we've done is we've downsized the hook and the pellet size to hopefully try and see if it maybe was a slightly smaller cat that couldn't quite fit the whole thing in its mouth, and see if that is going to work. The other interesting thing is there is thunder, and it's kind of been circling around us kind of from the south and kind of west and east, and it's slowly been moving closer, so we're getting a little bit anxious, a little bit nervous. So we might get a few sound effects as we go along, and obviously we may have to kind of call it quits if it gets a little bit too much. So yeah, so fingers crossed the slightly smaller terminal tackle will do the job, but we'll let you know how we get on. See you in a bit.
Hey guys, so unless we have a run in the next hour, our catfish session's been a blank at Finch Farm. But we did have a thunderstorm most of the night with lots of lightning and stuff and some colossal rain, so I'm kind of blaming that, but it is what it is. But it's been nice to be out. Alright, thanks guys, bye.